What's going on, Assassins? It's Dark Strider, and we end the Taco Tuesday Trifecta with Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, we have Sobek as our normal mode god, and as I tell you guys every week, you can begin these fights at level 40, and maybe a couple of levels lower if you're really good, but I'd prefer to do it at 40. Anyway, Sobek, being the normal mode god, will be level 40 with you when you start this fight. If you end up being all the way to level 55 because you have the DLCs, he will also be level 55 and everything in between. He levels with you basically, as does his minions. So his attacks will be the rock geysers that you see right now coming out from the ground. He also has a wall of stone that he throws at you. It'll be like kind of like a tidal wave of rocks coming at you. And then he also has a volley of arrows. Once that comes up, you may want to raise your shield so that way you take less damage, if any damage at all. His minions are going to come out around 75, 50, and 25% of his health, and they are easily dispatched. They also will take damage from his attacks as well. So if you've got one of these guys between you and Sobek throws a rock wall, these guys are getting hit with that rock wall. As you run around, you will see little bags. Pick those up because those are going to give you more arrows to give you more ranged power, because you cannot attack that bubble on his chest without ranged capabilities. Stay away from the red circle to the front of him. That'll hurt you. The yellow circle, you go outside, you may start the fight all over again. For winning, you get 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and a tier 1 god item. I get another 1,000 XP because I have all of the items. After that, before we get into the hard mode god, we do have a challenge that is up currently, and if we collectively defeat 10,000 of these gods, you will be able to get a tier 3 god item. So just keep that in mind. You just have to defeat one god. You'll be able to get the god item, regardless of whether you're fighting the normal mode or hard mode god. Anyway, the hard mode god is Anubis, and the same rules apply as far as the attacks go and the strategy. All right. His minions are the same thing, except at 25% he'll have jackals come out, and that's how you know you're almost done with the fight. His attacks will be those bone cages. He'll throw a pair of jackals that kind of go in a cross formation to head towards you. They kind of crisscross each other. And then he also has a wall of shadow and flame that he'll throw at you. And these minions of his, as you defeat them, they become circles and wells of shadow and flame, and that will damage you. So make sure you're away from them, so that way you don't take any damage, all right, or minimal damage. Now, the other thing that you want to consider is your gear. As far as what I have all the guide items, so my ranged and my melee are both basically health on hit, health on crit, all right? Being that you don't have anything like that, you want anything that has damage over time. DOT weapons and gear will be anything that has bleeding on hit or poison on hit. What will end up happening is that once the arrow or the sword connects, they'll start taking damage from poison, or they'll start bleeding out, and every few seconds they'll take a few points of damage, which actually will help out in this fight in the long run, because every little bit helps. When he's down to about 10%, he gives up, you got him, and you're on your way to the prizes, which are 1,000 XP, 250 drachma, and a tier 2 god item. Being that he's hard mode though, I don't think that they should only give us 1,000. They should give us way more, honestly. That's just me. Anyway, in every major town you will find Reda and his Nomad's Bazaar. And of course, he will sell certain things. I tell you guys all the time, never buy these carbon crystals. You could find tons of them everywhere. so you never have to buy them. And then the Heka chests are a way of gambling. If you buy a Heka chest, there's a way that you could get a legendary or an epic piece of gear. In this game, legendary gear is way better than epic gear. So make sure that, you participate or get that if you want. Anyway, every night at around 7 p.m. Eastern, he will give you a brand new daily quest. This one is gathered materials. This one's going to be easy because I have tons of these materials. See, I already had it. So I could just do it, complete it, 1500 XP, and I get an epic item, which I'm probably going to sell off to him because I don't need it. Anyway, that's all there is for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you all in the next one.